What is going on, everybody? Welcome to another beautiful Wednesday, though the weather again is cloudy and rainy, even though it was literally just 80 degrees and beautiful outside yesterday, and all weekend was amazing. And it's been so nice outside, and I have had no time to go outside and do anything, and it sucks. I really just want to go to the skate park. I wanted to go to the skate park. I can't. I don't have time. I have not had time, and it sucks. We got a pretty packed day today, so first things first, we are running behind, but it is what it is. We'll get there. We got to get to the comic shop. They open in like 10 minutes, but I got to make my shake, my morning routine, you know, that whole ordeal. Probably not going to do the entire routine that I normally do. I'm probably more just going to make a quick on-the-go shake, you know, just some almond milk, throw in my powder, shake it up, call it a day. So I got to get to the comic shop, and then I actually have to go to the gym today. I missed the gym yesterday because I went on an extravagant adventure to try and get my hair cut. So my hair was super long. I've had it long for like many years now. It was down to the center of my back. I don't know, just on a whim, I was like, I'm gonna cut my hair off. So I had to figure out a place to get it cut, which would seem fairly simple, but I had to do the top of it has to be like permed for it to be this hairstyle, although it's really messy right now. I can't wash it for 48 hours because of the perm. And it's raining outside, so I might have to throw a hat on. I might have to walk around looking kind of dumb today. But it is what it is. I can't get the hair super wet. Couldn't go to the gym yesterday, so I gotta go hit chest today. And then after that, gotta get home, gotta finish editing a video for Friday, get everything set up for tonight's live stream. We're going live 7 p.m. Central Standard Time, so if you're watching this, it's already happened. Or we are going live with none other than the Cosmic Collector, the writer of Hybrid, Brandon, talking about Hybrid, and then we're just gonna throw in curveball questions, fun questions, you know, get to know him better in a sense. Yeah, so got a lot of stuff to do. There's a crap ton of comics coming out today. My pull list is huge, and that doesn't even include all the ones coming out today that I didn't put on the pull list that I want. There are a lot of comics I actually want coming out. For example, they have a reprint of Invincible 1, but it's a foil cover. Again, it's Invincible month. We gotta do a fit check here. We're gonna go ahead and rock. It is chilly outside, so we're gonna throw a long sleeve underneath this, but this is probably one of my favorite shirts. It's really baggy. It's like a big shirt. It's like an XL, but it's this Gwen shirt. It is sick, dude. And the back's got all this stuff on it. And it's like silk. Really high quality shirt. I have not looked at any of my socials today. I always have like a gajillion comments. For example, people asking for prints that are in black and white instead of just my colored versions. I would love to do those if the demand is there for it, right? If the demand is there for that, we'll do it. Also, shirt on. I love this shirt. Super baggy. Feels super skater. Like if I'm at the skate park wearing this, I just feel like a 90s skater. But we gotta get all my gym clothes packed. I usually just wear my gym clothes to the gym, but today we're going to just bring my gym clothes with me and change in the locker room because I don't want to wear my gym clothes to the comic shop or anywhere else that I have to go today. I'm tired. The time change happened, which is awesome because it's the best time of year. It's starting to start getting nice out. But we got more daylight, right? Like I hate daylight savings is an old thing that is no longer relevant. No one uses it anymore. It's not like it's not relevant. It can be taken away and it'd make no difference. So they need to get rid of it. They talked about getting rid of it and they shouldn't have been talking. They should have done it because now I'm all lagged and I feel all off like everyone else does. I hate it. It's the worst time. But we have longer daylight, which is great. The days are getting longer, so that's always fun. It makes everybody feel less depressed. That's why quote unquote seasonal depression is real. It's not seasonal depression. It's the stupid daylight savings, not having vitamin D, not having the sun on your skin. That's the quote unquote depression. It's just more time to be outside. Makes me want to do more stuff, be more active, which is awesome. Trying to get some more time at the skate park in because I have not skated in a long time. I left my protein cup in my room last night because I was editing. Now it's all gross. I gotta actually clean it, like really nice. I hate when I do that. I am like the worst with these shakers. I've went through like 100 of these because I'll leave them like in my car, specifically during the summertime, right? Because during the summer, if I hit the gym, then as soon as I'm done, I might even go to the skate park or it's nice out. Like I'm not going home. I'm probably doing something after the gym. And I leave it in my car. It's hot out. Get home, forget it in my car. And then the protein and it's just hot and it sits in there and it bakes. And then it's in there all night. I'm not cleaning that. I'm just gonna throw it away and get a new one. Man, you know, the only thing that really sucks about this haircut is that it gets expensive through time. So the haircut's not even done. I had to get it permed, cut off all my hair because it was down to like here, center of my back. You know, she got it pretty thin down, didn't necessarily fade it, and that's what I asked for, but when you go to salons, that's what they give you. So I gotta go to an actual barber shop where they know how to fade. Drives me nuts. I gotta get it faded, and then I gotta keep it faded. I gotta keep up with that cut every, like, 3 to 4 weeks, or it starts to look, it loses its look, right? And then I'm dyeing it black, but I can't do that yet because I can't get it wet. So I gotta wait till this weekend. So by the time this video's out, it'll already be black. I forgot to pour the almond milk, awesome. I have to keep the sides faded I have to get it recut like every month. Then every 3 months, I have to get it trimmed down and re-permed, and it gets expensive. And it's like, man, that's why I was growing my hair out, because it was just like I didn't have to pay for nothing. And I like long hair. I mean, I've had long hair 1,000 times. Like literally, if I start growing my hair out right now, in about a year and a half, it'll already be down to my shoulders. Like, I grow my hair out all the time. But this haircut just looks clean on me. Doing sales with like art and stuff, I feel like having just a little bit of a cleaner haircut might help. Not that it really matters, because at the end of the day, I don't really care what I look like. I like how I look is how I look, and I like that. I like that. It is what it is. I don't care what people think, but you never know. All right, I'm gonna shake this up, and then we are gonna get it. We are going to go to Comic Book Relief. I guess the road flooded because it's closed. I just drove like halfway to the shop, and I gotta turn around and find another way to go. It's closed. I don't know another way around, so I'm gonna figure it out. Best shop around, I swear. I got like a sale going on next week, they said. I'm gonna look into that. I don't know, but I can't spend too much money because I gotta go to C2E2. I just paid like $50. I have a fat stack of comic books, but now we're gonna go hit the gym because I need to get to the gym, knock that out, and then we'll get into what all I got. All right, we just got back in the house from the gym. Pretty beat. Up all my weights today. I realized that I was doing chest. I realized that second set of reps, getting a 10, and I was like, this feels light. So I had to up all my weights. So now my arms are tired and shaky, which is good. We're gonna get into the comics. I got a fat stack of comics here, thick stack. I'm excited. I got some cool stuff. But first, you guys already know, I gotta get my protein shake, gotta get my food. We got lunch here. The protein shake I should have made this morning with all the stuff in it. Had some leftover chicken, rice, a bunch of other vegetables and stuff here from Panda Express yesterday. I don't really go there much. I was like, heck yeah, I'll save that for tomorrow. That's a quick, easy lunch. It's got proteins, got carbs, got vegetables in there. I feel like I actually don't take in enough vegetables. So now I'm gonna sit here and edit and eat. And as soon as I'm done editing and eating, I gotta make all my TikTok videos. I was talking to the camera the whole time and it wasn't even on. I'm an idiot. So we're gonna do a little behind the scenes of how I shoot my TikToks here. This is probably gonna look the best throughout the entire vlog because I'm using my actual lighting. It is simply just a fog machine that has a light that we bought for a Halloween party, and I realized, wow, this lighting looks really cool. I use that for my TikTok videos. TikTok is more quantity over quality, though even though I'm sending out 15 to 20 videos a day, I like to still make it look nice. So not only are you seeing me 1,000 times, I also look good too. Like the video looks good too. So out of the whole vlog, you're probably gonna be like, damn, this one spot right here looks really good. It's not that I don't do any editing on these videos for the vlogs, but they're 20 to 30 minutes long, which is pretty long form content. I like long form content. I'm not gonna go through and do a bunch of specific lighting for these things. If you want that, go watch my cinematic videos. They're the ones with the really nice thumbnails. Those ones have all the editing, all the LUTs, all the color grading, has all the stuff that makes a video look really good. But let's do some behind the scenes. I'm going to be wearing 2 mics. I'm gonna have my other mic connected to my phone because I film my TikToks on my phone, and I'm gonna have this mic on there so you guys can hear me. So 20 minutes to maybe an hour, sometimes an hour and a half, depending on if I'm doing like talking videos. It really just depends. And then I gotta edit in between each video too. So it really just depends, but I'm telling you, like, literally 15, 20 minutes, you can get a couple videos done. 20 minutes to an hour, you can get 10 to 15 videos done, depending on what type of content you're making. Again, TikTok doesn't need to be beautiful. You don't have to make crazy edits. They would technically get you more views on other platforms. They don't do that on TikTok. I have done super cinematic videos. Again, go watch my other stuff. I know how to do all that shit. Doesn't do anything on TikTok. Doesn't do anything, especially since they switched to the American TikTok. It's so bullcrap. I used to get hundreds of thousands of views on all my videos, and now I get barely over 300. It drives me nuts. They just want you to pay. It's all a paywall now. There are 2 filters I use because they changed it. So now I use quality and I use HD. There are 2 different filters that I use. It is the one, the only, the best day of the week, new comic book day, and boy, do I have one of the fattest stacks of comics I've probably had in a very, very, very long time. And I'm just realizing there was a cover A and a cover B. A cover because it's in my pull list, I'm reading it. We just got done with all the TikTok videos. Took a while. 3:41, so my day is flying by. I'm a little upset because I realized I grabbed the wrong one, so I gotta go back to the comic shop. Hopefully they still have them. See, I didn't know there was a cover A, a cover B. The cover C is pretty cool. Anyways, I grabbed the cover B. I want the cover A because the cover A is the Cory Walker. It's like the original version. And then the cover B was like the remake they made. I want the cover A, but they're still foils. They look great, which I'll just have both, but I'm gonna have to make a trip back up there today. Witcher #2. This is the GOAT, the absolute GOAT, absolute Batman. Alan the Alien cover for Blood and Thunder. I haven't read these. I just want it because it's the Invincible variant. It's the Adam Eve cover. I got it so Morgan can hang it up in her room. Then we got the Dorks 2 Alan the Alien variant with Battle Beast on his belt. You got Conquest on a spike. The dinosaur in the back. I'm blanking on his name. You got him in the back. Angstrom on a spike. Then you got, an Omni-Man symbol on a spike. A couple other ones here. Looks like the Squids and a bunch of other people. It is super awesome looking. It's got so many little references. Then we just got Dorks. Same issue, just the cover A. This is a thick one. I feel like this has a lot more pages than a lot of comics do. This feels heavy. This Battle Beast cover is sick. Gotta get the Invincible variant. This cover's sick too. This is a great cover. This one is awesome. The Spawn Conquest variant cover. Two of my favorite characters. Spawn wins this fight. And then my favorite Transformer, Soundwave, and I can't believe they're on issue 30. With Robot and Invincible. So cool. And then I didn't realize that this is a DNA cover. It's just the cover A of Transformers. And then I got 2 blanks. One for me to do art on, and then I'm gonna bring one with me. Maybe get Ryan Otley to draw on it or something. I don't know. I love it. Super dope. But that's everything I got this week. I gotta go back and get that Invincible cover because if I don't, I'm gonna be upset because I wanted the foil variant of issue 1 with the issue 1 cover reprint. That cover looks great. I like that cover, but I want the original OG. But unfortunately, in the process of that, for some reason, the video I was exporting failed. So now I gotta get that to re-export, and that's gonna take a while. So until then, I can't edit this video to get this video out. And I was actually thinking too, because I would like to put these out on Wednesdays, but then I realized I do a lot in the evening that could give these more content. And I didn't want to put it out on Thursday if I'm putting videos out on Fridays. So I'm switching it. These videos will be Thursdays. Any other videos I do throughout the week will come out on Saturdays. I think that's what I'm going to do. That will be my schedule. So every Thursday there will be a video if there's something else going on throughout the week. Like for example, the one coming out this week is a con. Any stuff like that will be out on like Saturdays and Sundays, basically just like weekend videos. But there will be at least one video a week, which will be more revolving around stuff like this. Although, to be fair, I'm about to start Interior fairly shortly. I'd say within about the next week. So these vlogs will also include some behind the scenes on Interior for the story that me and Jackson are working on. You guys can see, anyone who's following gets to see all sorts of behind the scenes stuff on that anyone else is not gonna see. And I wish there was more excitement I could bring to these videos, but to be fair, my life is just like constant grinding. You know, I mean, this is what I'm doing. It's not like my old videos were like just mayhem all the time, which was so much fun. And I would have loved that to work, but just to air it out, dude, like the people around me was the issue. And that's not something I like doing. Usually if there's something, I'll take blame for it. But the truth is like, and if they were to admit to it, is like I was on them constantly, like pushing like the grind and film more, let's do more, let's do more, let's film, you know, redo that, we should redo this. And it was always an issue, right? Someone didn't want to hold the camera, someone didn't want to drive, someone was too embarrassed to do this, or a million excuses, you know, anything and everything you could imagine. And at the time it was perfect because like none of us, we had jobs and stuff, but we didn't have as many like, you know, responsibilities. Now a lot of those people have like kids and families, and I don't even talk to like half of them. That's just how life works. But it just sucks because like there was a lot of fun and excitement in that. And that would have worked, and it could have worked because it was getting a lot of attention and things were building really fast, but they just didn't have the mindset that I have, which isn't a big deal because eventually I would have ended up where I'm at anyways, right? Like I would have ended up still doing something with my art and everything else. So like that's always been the plan, is like really just to do all this to be able to do what it is that I want to do, which is like art and music and YouTube and social media and all that stuff. So what's it really matter if it's just me now, you know? From here, I have about 4 hours or so till, actually I have like 3 hours. I lied. I have like 3 hours until the live stream roughly starts. All right, so Apple is always just obnoxiously annoying. I love Apple though, but man, there's sometimes I just want to lose my mind. But dude, swear to God, just found a cache file for CapCut. Deleted like 26,000 files in cache. Why? Why is that there? So something else that's really nice about having a lot of videos on TikTok made every day is that it gives me a ton of shorts I can put on YouTube. Doing it through the computer, I can just pre-schedule everything. So I'm sitting here and scheduling out the next like 3 weeks worth of shorts. I don't have to worry about posting shorts on YouTube for the next 3 weeks. There'll be at least 1 to 2 a day. All right, guys, back to the comic shop we go. That's still the first cover, but they did it, I believe they did that cover as like a reprint. Swear to God, if it's sold out, I'm gonna be so mad because I'm about to go drive all over to find it. All right, ready to drive all the way back here because I left, I forgot to get, I wanted to get this really bad. Somebody's digging for the first time. Digging for the first time.
Not the first time.
It's the first time. It's your first time digging. It keeps doing that. This is sick though. This cover's awesome. Actually picked up some more stuff that was unplanned. We're gonna go ahead and go through it. Morgan was digging, looking for stuff, and in the process, we found this awesome Spider-Man cover. Couldn't pass that up. Skottie Young Spider-Man cover. Super dope. Another Skottie Young Spider-Man cover. Super dope. Gotta have all the Skottie Young. I went ahead and I picked up this Comics, the magazine thing, mainly because the last page has an insert from Andrew Rende, I believe I say the last. He also has a variant cover on Hybrid #1. So wanted to pick that up to support him. Got the actual Invincible cover. The only thing I went there to get was this. Found an awesome Rob Liefeld. I love the way he draws Deadpool, but then I've never seen him draw Spider-Man, so had to get that. And then guess what, guys? Guess what? Another Skottie Young Spider-Man. Oh, that's actually a Superior Spider-Man. That's not just Spider-Man, that is a Superior Spider-Man. Super dope. More comics than I need to be spending money on because we're going to Chicago, but we grabbed them. Anyways, I'm sitting here. We're gonna eat this food real quick and then gonna be hopping on live fairly shortly. I know a lot of people had ups and downs on the trailer. I truthfully wasn't the biggest fan of what they showed, but I heard that it was like a red herring. They were trying to mess with the audience because I heard that they were talking about there being like multiple lanterns and all sorts of stuff. Logan, I believe you had something you wanted to say about this. Yeah, happy birthday. My birthday's coming up soon, so, you know, let's all celebrate. Today could have been my birthday if I was born today, bro. We could just celebrate now. All right, you're just trying to fit in. You're just trying to fit in. Yeah, poser. That's funny. Obviously, I'm going to watch it. I want to watch it. I'm a big DC fan. I think all of us probably... Logan, I know you personally. Brandon, for what I can see, I think a lot of us lean more DC. I mean, Hal Jordan is the Green Lantern, bro. Hal Jordan is that guy. He pulls up Sinestro Corps by himself. They're like, nah, bro. Like, Hal Jordan's that guy. There it goes. All right. Everybody wave. All right. So that was a pretty epic stream. Honestly, wasn't as long as I thought it would be because me and Logan tend to go for a while. With us having Cosmic on there, I was just had to be like, you know, forewarning, we can go for hours on here. We're not stuck to a time limit. We don't, you know, we base our whole evening on we're going to stream. We can be on here as long as we want. So pretty cool, pretty fun. However, I was like, hey, you know, if you got something else to do, whatever, I totally get it. So stream didn't go as long as normal, which is cool because now I get to chill for a little bit. That was my Wednesday. It was dope. It was fun. It was honestly a pretty good Wednesday. If you guys like this stuff, make sure you guys, you know, like, comment, subscribe. They have like a new hype thing now or whatever. Hype, I guess. I don't necessarily even know what that is. It's like upvotes essentially. Is that what that is? Like an upvote? Make sure you guys do that. Make sure you guys check out the Cosmic Collector. Check out Hybrid #1 live on Kickstarter now. Check out all of it, dude. Go and support this stuff. It is super cool, man. And go watch Nerdvana. I'm going to have all this. You know what? I'm going to link all this stuff below. Go watch Nerdvana. We're live every single Wednesday, 7 p.m. Central Standard Time. All the above. Super dope, man.